Only 270 closed sales in the month of January 2024. That's the lowest number in the last 5 years, except for the month following Hurricane Ian. Does that mean our real estate market here in the city of Cape Coral is starting to crash? Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of pent-up demand on the side that we're starting to see enter the market here in January. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Cape Coral market update for February 2024. One peculiar thing that I noticed is that home prices actually increased in January. So we're going to look into that a little bit, dig a little deeper. Welcome aboard. My name is Berry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent, and I'm excited to get started on this market report. If you have any other questions about buying, selling, relocating, or investing here in the city of Cape Coral, I'd love to chat with you. All my information is in the bio below, and I can't wait to talk. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Cape Coral market update for February 2024. Let's see what's happening here in the single family Cape Coral real estate market. First thing we're going to look at is market indicators. As always, when we look at the main indicators, they're going to tell us exactly what the temperature is here in the city of Cape Coral for real estate. First, we're going to look at inventory. This is the amount of active homes available on the market for purchase right now. Median price point. This is the price that homes sold for over the course of January 2024. Half the homes sold for more this amount, half the homes sold for below this amount. So this is the median price point. We look at days on the market. How many days are the homes sitting on the market? This tells us the demand. The more inventory we have, the less demand means longer days on the market. High demand, low inventory means shorter days on the market. Next, we're going to look at closed sales. How many closed sales did we have for the month of January 30-31? And I think this number here is going to be pretty interesting because it is quite low, lower than what we were expecting to see. First, we're going to look at active inventory. January 2024, we have 2,724 homes available on the market here in the city of Cape Coral. These are single-family homes available right now, active. October 2023, just 3 months prior, 90 days prior, we had 2,222 homes available. And January 2022, we had 1,786 homes available. As you can see from January going through the course of 2023 and where we are at today, we have increased our inventory substantially. Why is that? Well, there's a few things. One, higher interest rates throughout 2023, peaking at about 8% in November. And then also, our busiest time of the year here in the city of Cape Coral, Southwest Florida, is going to be February, March, April, May, when we have the most amount of snowbirds here purchasing real estate. So people that know this and have a great realtor, they know that the time to list is the end of the year prior, so November, December, getting ready, January, and that's why we have such a high inventory right now. Now, as interest rates are coming back down, they're sitting right around 7% right now, and it is snowbird season, so we're starting to see folks enter the market, and a lot of movement is going on right now in the first part of February. Next up, we have median price point. Now, median price for January 2024 was $425,000. That means half the homes that sold in Cape Coral were over $425,000 and half were below that amount. October 2023 was $397,000. January 2023 was $404,990. Something I want you to take note of is that back in January 2023, they said that we're going to see prices crash throughout 2023. Interest rates are going up. Prices are going to drop. Here we are 1 year later looking at higher prices. Slightly higher, so prices did not drop. We still have a lot of naysayers saying prices are going to drop. However, as interest rates are starting to drop, we are starting to see prices increase. So keep that in mind as you're thinking about buying or putting off your buying decision. Days on market. This tells us how many days the home sat on the market before going under contract. January 2024, they sat on the market for 51 days. October 2023, 37 days. January 2023, 25 days. As you can see, this number is increasing. That has a lot to do with right now because homes were put on the market back in November, December in anticipation for our season. And now that that demand is showing up, I believe that number is going to start dropping over the next few months. As you can see here though, last January a little higher, and then as we went into season, that number dropped. Then we went back up again, and now we're sitting at an all-time high for the last several years. So let's see what happens over the next couple of months. Closed sales, January 2024, we had 270 closed sales for single-family homes in the city of Cape Coral. Now this number is the lowest number we've seen in the last 5 years, except for the month following Hurricane Ian. That is a low number. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that that number is the homes that went pending in December. Now, December has historically been one of the slowest months in the country for home purchases, as people are more focused on Christmas and doing other things. One of the things we did see is that corporations and businesses, investors that normally would buy, were sitting out of the market, and people were getting some great opportunities in December, putting under contract and then closing in January. We're going to see that number jump probably for next month when we do the market report. That number is going to be probably 100 homes more, at least 370, maybe even higher than that. October 2023, we had 374 home sales. January 2023, 317 home sales. As you can see, January was pretty low last year, and then we jumped up during season, and then it gradually went down throughout the summer. And here we are at the lowest home sales in the last 5 years. With interest rates dropping, and we're heading into our season, that number is going to jump. Other key numbers to be aware of: the sold price per square foot was $270 a square foot. List price received 97.6%. That number has increased. That means that the sellers are not negotiating with the buyers as much as they were. New listings, 990 new listings went on the market in the month of January. That's huge. A lot of people are starting to get excited about purchasing new homes. So they're putting their home on the market with anticipation of jumping back in the market. Months of inventory, over 10 months of inventory. We are clearly in a buyer's market, as anything over 8 months signifies a buyer's market. Right now, buyers have the best opportunities. Okay, now let's look at some key numbers. Is now the time to buy? First, we have inflation. Inflation was at 9.1% back in June 2022. We're now sitting at just over 3%. We've been at just over 3% for the last several months. Interest rates peaked at just over 8% in November 2023. It's now sitting at just under 7%. Our target is 6.5%. Now, as it's been dropping over the last couple of months, we have started to see more demand into the market. January has been picking up quite a bit. We are seeing pending sales increase substantially throughout the month of January. It's a good sign to see our market moving again. Unemployment is at 3.7%. It's been in the mid threes for the last several months. That's the lowest it's been in the last 54 years. A strong economy, a work economy right now. Supply, current inventory is at 2,724 homes available on the market. Now, this is quite a bit higher, but it's back where it was pre-pandemic levels. January 2019, we were sitting at just over 3,000 homes available on the market. And our demand, population right now is estimated at 231,000 people. In the next 6 years, we're expected to be over 250,000 people, often ranked as one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. One of the things that you really notice when you drive through the streets of Cape Coral here, especially in the northern part of Cape Coral, there's new homes being built on every street. A lot of growth happening here to hit that demand. But we have a ton of demand coming into the market. Thank you for joining me on this Cape Coral market update for February 2024. Hopefully you gained some key information. If you like this information, go and hit that like button. If you'd like to know when these new videos come out, go and hit that subscribe button, as when you're on YouTube, I will pop up so you can see my videos when they're available for you. If you'd like to know anything else about buying, selling, investing, relocating here to the city of Cape Coral, go ahead and contact me. All my information is in the details below, and I can't wait to chat with you, making realty dreams a reality here in the city of Cape Coral, Florida.